What's going on, everyone? It's time for another action sci-fi fantasy DC superhero film review. Today we're actually going to talk about Superman 2025 one. It's released July 11th, 2025, and it's directed by James Gunn, who did The Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Brightburn, and Slither, to name a few. This film had a box office earnings of over $608 million and had over a $225 million budget. So this is a interesting new entry into the Superman saga, film saga. So, yeah, you don't get like any backstory or anything of it. They don't rehash that again. But instead, you get thrown right into it where Clark Kent is being interviewed by Lois Lane, and yeah, doesn't really reveal much of himself. But then you learn that Lex Luthor has this very intricate plan on taking over Bologna or something, someplace like that, and with the help of the evil dictator ruler that's there, and they put Superman in prison where he ends up breaking out and meeting new friends, and goes and tries to stop the evil that Lex Luthor has planned. So it follows really good with this animated Superman series and movies and stuff. This one definitely felt more like that. They did a good job at casting this movie. The cast was all really good and did a really great job in it. The effects are not too bad. Some of it still looks cartoony and stuff because the day shots with the CG, they didn't color magic correctly, so it kind of looks a little cartoonish in some scenes, especially with like the robots in the beginning and stuff, but it does still work. And yeah, they really focused on story in this one. They really try to make all the characters work and have a meaningful role. Most of them do. Some of the journalists at the Daily Bugle or whatever, or Daily Planet, whatever it's called, doesn't do it. Doesn't have very much to do with it. They're kind of there for comedic relief and stuff, but there is some good stuff that they ended up intertwining together to make a really amusing, entertaining film. The jokes are actually pretty good in this, and this definitely feels more cohesive than some of the other DC films. And that, like, if they spend enough time to make and put thought into it, not rush out movies, they become really good. It's like Wonder Woman and stuff. It's not up to that caliber, but it's still, that's a prime example of when you take your time and work on something and try to make it special, it comes out better than what usually. So yeah, not rush like the Justice League films. It does have a lot of unentertaining moments in it. There's some cool action scenes which are pretty well choreographed and stuff. And for the most part, it was an entertaining film. For the most part, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was still pretty good. A good balance and stuff where you get a lot of good backstory and reasons why it's happening. It's not just randomly happening like in a Marvel movie or anything. And they really like honed in on making you feel sympathetic for Superman. He's not like the over the top superhero in this. He's actually basically fighting his own demons and stuff, and other more human like abilities and stuff. Is the humanity in him. He's mainly fighting that through this whole movie and understanding it, and which is way better than just having a crazy superhero just doing crazy stuff all the time. It really gets you to get behind the character and stuff, which for the most part we haven't seen that since the 70s Superman movies. So they still did a good job, and overall I thought it was still fun. Now some of the most of the makeup was really good and stuff. I thought the Lex Luthor character, like the actor was good, but the character himself kind of felt like the Jesse Eisenberg character from Dawn of Justice, where yeah, he wasn't as menacing as in like the TV shows and animated films. He kind of was just like a baby face look to him and stuff. And also, if you look closely, you can actually see the ball cap that he's wearing. But I thought that was pretty funny. But for the most part, I thought this film was pretty entertaining and pretty good submission for the DC. They're definitely trying to focus and make something special, not just hash out a whole pile of junk. Where Marvel's going the opposite way, DC's going the opposite way of them, which could be for the better. So yeah, obviously I'm a bigger DC fan than Marvel, but yeah. So yeah, I still thought this film was actually pretty good. So I'm gonna give this film a 3.5 out of 5. It was still good. It obviously still lacked quite a bit, but for what it is, it's definitely one of the better modern Superman movies out there. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's streaming yet or anything, so at least link the trailer down below so you see what I'm talking about down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. Put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below at DP Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating where I'm watching the films, and my Twitter's down below at reviews_Eric. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future. Comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And also let me know what your favorite DC movie is and what your favorite Superman movie is down below as well. And let me know if you want me to do the rest of them because I have most of them. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and odd. They're proud never thought checking out together. And also, so hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do the third horror film of a trilogy that I finally got to watching. That's 28 years later. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, watch out for all those evil corporate people trying to take over the world while aliens are sent to help us because that's why they're invading. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.